Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jaycool Charisma in the house. Yes, your vegan chef extraordinaire. Now, I'm sure y'all wondering why I'm wearing this crazy old bag in my head, but of course, at the same time, I do have to perform tonight, as you all know that I am a singer and an entertainer at the same time. And on the side, a vegan chef, making all healthy meals, organic, and trying to stay healthy, trying to look healthy, trying to be healthy, trying to give you that energy that y'all need when I perform, and this is how it all comes about. Now, at the same time, of course, I'm wearing this thing tonight now because, tonight I don't want my hair smelling like garlic. So, when all you ladies are around me while I'm dancing around you, you'll think, what are we, vampires or something, Jaycool? Why you got all that garlic on? Well, baby, I've been cooking all day. But anyways, so you guys had asked me on a lot of my emails that you like the pictures because I would send a lot of pictures of these dishes that I would make. So of course, one of your favorites and one of the favorites you guys have all asked is if I would make a video of the eggplant pasta that I would make with the angel hair that I would make with rice. So yes, so this is what we're gonna make today. We're gonna make an angel hair pasta or spaghetti pasta using organic whole grain rice pasta instead of the white pasta because of course, if it's white, it ain't right. Got it? And at the same time, that means it's processed. Anything white, of course, would be processing. We don't want your blood sugar to spike up. So that's what happens with processed sugars, if you all know that. So I want to keep it healthy. I want to keep it kind of simple, but I also want to keep it tasty. So here are basically the ingredients that I've got here, all right? I've got my, this is a food processed garlic, all right, with scallions, all right? I've got my onion powder. I've got my garlic powder. I've got my ground cloves, all right? And we've got black pepper, and we've got hot pepper cloves because I like my things spicy because I'm about spicy. What's up, baby? All right, so then we got the parsley, all right? I've got my frozen eggplants, which I've chopped up a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, weeks ago, that's right. I didn't have time. Very busy man. And then here we got the mushrooms, all right, which would be portobello, onions, all right. Purple's one of my favorites. It's got that little sweet taste to it. And then, of course, we got some tomatoes to get some chunks out of it. And some sun-dried tomatoes, give it more of that thicker consistency, you know what I mean? And then here we've got some thyme. That's if you got time to hang out with your boy Jaycool. What's up? I'll sing you a song later on, baby doll. What's up? All right, so next. Another thing I always say as well, one thing you guys don't know is that I do not, especially the guys or people who do know, I don't like to boil in regular faucet water, all right? Because faucet water's got too many freaking chemicals. You got sodium, fluoride in there. You've got chlorine in there. You know what I'm saying? And can you imagine all that in your body? And then people are taking a lot of drugs out there, prescription drugs. Ain't gonna mention no names, but at the same time, they throw those drugs that they don't need into the toilet. It's going to our same system, getting into our bodies, making everybody go crazy. Then there's shootouts everywhere, and then you know where that comes from, right? But you didn't hear that from me because I ain't the type of gossip, right? But anyway, so then we all get sick. We don't want that. So what I just use the spring water from Whole Foods, or you could just use any spring water and all, and I use that to boil. And as you can see, the water is rapidly boiling right now. And now that I finished doing all of my talking, even though I'm trying to save my voice for tonight, because I got this really nice ballad that I'm going to sing tonight, hopefully not smelling like garlic. All right, so we're going to get it cooking. Y'all ready? Let's do this. Oh, by the way, did I show you my muscle today? What's up? That's right, people. Yes, the muscle man. The muscle sexy vegan chef doing his thing. Let's do it, baby. Let's go. All right, so what we're going to do, we start off with boiling the water, of course, at high heat. All right, and I just lowered it. As a matter of fact, I just shut it off, and I turn this pot here, this pan here, and I put it on high heat, and I'm going to use coconut oil because coconut oil, for some of you who don't know, is the best oil to use that doesn't get rancid at high heat. And as a matter of fact, it still keeps its nutrients at high heat. So that's why I use coconut oil, and it's a lot healthier as well. Now, for you all who don't know, coconut oil is great for the skin. It's great for belly fat. All right. It's an amazing oil, you know what I mean? Oh, I tasted some of that as well. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna strain the pasta. All right, and the thing is that I would say the pasta just to boil it. I would only boil it for about maybe like 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. Even if it feels that it's still, even if you feel that it's still not cooked, I would say still let it be, let it still be hard, because once you recook it, and that's what we're gonna do, recook it in this pan here. We're gonna recook it, and the heat from that and the steam from that, with the sauce that we're gonna make right now, which will be a tomato-based sauce, will also make it nice and how would I say? It will make it more al dente. All right. So let's do it. All right, guys. So here we are cooking the onions until they're nice and brown, and right now I'm gonna add on in my eggplant. Right, and add in the eggplant. All right, it's a little bit thawed right now. I thawed it for I had frozen it for like about 2 weeks now, but it's okay because it's still organic. And now I'm adding it in, and this will give it that extra nice texture that the pasta needs. All right, I'm just gonna make sure I add enough. You don't want to fill up the pan too much, because once it's filled in too much, then it doesn't give it room to give it to make sure everything is cooked the way it needs to be cooked. So I put that on high heat as well, and I'm gonna also add on in my, I'm gonna add on in my mushrooms. And these are the portobello mushrooms. All right, I'm gonna let that brown with it. All right, look at that. It's gonna be an amazing, amazing dish. And it's gonna last us a long time, because we're making, as a matter of fact, it should last us about, probably about 5 days, if you eat it once a day while you're eating other things, so you don't overfill yourself. But of course, a great way to save money as well, so you don't have to keep going and buying food. You'll have this as your main dish, and you can just eat a salad for the day and still be able to keep that wonderful figure that you guys want to keep, especially all you ladies out there. All right, so I'm moving it around a little bit, letting it brown. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to put it at high heat, because I like my things nice and brown, so I'm going to brown it a lot faster. All right, so once we do that, let's see here. Once it gets nice and brown the way that we need it, and we get that consistency that we want, then we're going to add in the garlic paste. Now remember, with the garlic paste, I had to put a whole bunch of garlic. I say 1 pound of garlic in the food processor. Well, I would say my blender. I put this in my high-speed blender. If you guys have a Ninja Chef or a high-speed blender, I think that would be great. I mean, this thing is just it was like one of the best gifts I got. Got that for Christmas. So, it's a lot easier, it's a lot faster, and it's more effective. So, you do that, take the 1 pound of garlic, already peeled, put it in your food processor. Once you put it in your food processor, you'll add a lot of green scallions. Let's say maybe about 10 of them, 10 scallions. Put it in there, and once it turns to a paste, it becomes just like this. Amazing. And of course, you put it in the freezer, and it's a lot more convenient for you. So you can just take it out, so you don't have to keep doing the work all the time, and it saves you a lot of time and effort. Look at how these things are browning. Isn't that looking amazing? Look at that. That's the eggplant, the onions, the purple onions, which is one of my favorite onions. And of course, we've got our mushrooms in there, the portobello. Portobello, yes, I'm feeling very Italian right now. Yes, Italian stallion. All right, guys, so I am on the verge. We're almost done here. I added my tomatoes. I also added some extra sun-dried tomatoes. All right, and now what we're gonna do, since everything is browning up really nicely, we're gonna go into our little plastic bag here. All right, and we're gonna scoop out some of the garlic paste. Some of that drop. All right, and then we're gonna spread it on in here. Let me see if I can salvage some of this one here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, don't worry. I've got the cleanest tables here, so you never have to worry about that. So as long as I'm in somebody else's house, I don't really care about that. But yes, here's how it's going. Look at the garlic. I'm gonna make sure the garlic is nice and brown. I wish you could smell this. It actually smells really good. So It's gonna have a nice garlic flavor. Now, once that's browned up, what we're gonna do, we're gonna add some water, and to really get it to get it to have some flavor, we're going to add some of this Better Bouillon organic vegetable base. All right. Now this I get at Whole Foods. I try to see if I can get it at Walmart, which will be cheaper, but for some reason they do have that at Walmart, but they don't have organic for some reason, and that really sucks. So the best place to get it organic, you know, especially that vegetables can be sprayed, with chemicals. You try to get it from your local Whole Foods or a natural health food store if they sell that, because to me it's one of the best things. I've actually tried purchasing other bouillons from different brands, but I noticed that when you look at the back of them, you see the scientific words, and of course for these chemicals that they add in there, and the worst ones is MSG, which is monosodium glutamate. So you always want to be careful with that. That's the reason why that was my choice. Okay, so that's just the way we need it. Okay, so garlic has been distributed. Now let's add the water, and then we'll add the vegetable stock. Okay? All right, guys, so here we are almost done. The sauce is looking great. It's smelling amazing. I wish you all can smell this. I mean, it's just like, oh, you just want to keep this aroma in your brain for the whole night and probably for the whole week. I mean, look at that. Look at the simmer. Look at the simmer. Look at the simmer. Anyways, so here we have, lastly, I added more of the vegetable base. And I added some more water, okay, because it was actually dissipating. And then lastly, I added some basil. The green things here are the basil, all right? It was the frozen basil that I had, organic frozen basil. And now we're waiting for it to cook, and then I'm going to add the pasta. All right, you all ready? All right, so we're gonna see how it's gonna look at the end. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's all done. The pasta, our rice pasta, is ready. And everything is all mixed in with the sauce, and we're going to see how it turned out. So let's open and see. All right, look at that steam. Voila, that's right. Now, even though these things here, they look like sausages, but they're not. They're actually eggplant. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The eggplant, the Jaycool eggplant super duper power trooper vegan pasta. That's right, baby doll. Vegan rice pasta. But now let's put it on a plate and see how that looks. All right, guys, this is the final touch now. We're gonna actually taste the pasta and see how it turned out. All right, let's check it out. All right, so here we are. All right, this is the pasta. All right, look at that. Doesn't that look great? Huh? Does that look good or what? Huh? Now we're gonna try it out, and it is the Jaycool rice pasta with eggplant extraordinaire. All right, topped with our great, wonderful cilantro. All right, so let's give it a taste here, huh? Give it a taste. All right, here we go. We're gonna try it out and see how this comes out. Ooh, it's hot. Mmm. Mmm. Did it again. That's right. Let me tell you, this is some good pasta. And also because I put a little bit of the hot pepper, it made it even taste even better. It gave that extra kick, huh? Extra picante, we say in español, huh? Como tiene mucho sabor. Mucho sabor. Really good. And I always say, with making dishes like this, always add at least some type of a raw vegetable or a raw herb. Because at least, even though you're cooking a lot of nutrients out of your foods, you'll still have some nutrients left, but you'll have more if you add something like parsley, which is parsley, I don't know if you guys know, has been used in the past for curing cancers and a lot of health benefits. So you got it right here, man. It's vegan pasta. You asked for it. Here you go. Jaycool Vegan Eggplant Pasta. That's right. Don't forget to subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to this page, all right? Subscribe to me. And don't forget, I'm also an entertainer, so you can also see my performances too. So don't forget to click a like on that, all right? And click a like on this video too. All right, guys. See you for the next vegan extraordinaire dish. Peace.